Daddy, why did they build all those pyramids? Chapter 7, 2098 AD, dig. Baby, what do you got there? I don't know, but it's very sharp. I nicked my finger on it, Jennifer said to her new boyfriend, McGrant. She began whisking away some more of the loose soil, and now it exposed a foot of what appeared to be a pyramid-shaped object. As the two stared at it, they slowly realized they were staring at something neither of them had seen before. This 1-foot-high pyramid appeared to be constructed of clear glass with a tint of yellow in it, or was it gold? They weren't sure, but both were determined to find out. The two were at a dig site in Death Valley, California. The meteor strike of 2079 AD had created a massive crater at the south end of Death Valley. Jennifer had been on an archaeological dig with her father each summer for 10 years, but this summer she decided to branch out and was now on a university-sponsored dig. This was her third day, and it was hot. A person could only dig for an hour at a time, and then he or she would have to rest for an hour in the shade. Drinking was imperative. Each person at the dig site was required to wear a volume monitor on his wrist. The computerized device had a set limit. If the measured bodily fluid dropped below a certain preset level, an alarm would ring and the person would have to stop digging, even if they were digging up the Holy Grail itself. Both now knelt on the hot dirt and began to dig in earnest. Suddenly McGrant's alarm sounded. He wanted to keep digging with her, but she gave him the look. He dutifully headed for the tent. She kept working and got about 3 feet of dirt cleared before her alarm went off as well. She got up, threw a small tarp over the pyramid, and went over to McGrant. The main group was digging on a temple find a mile away on another edge of the crater. "What do you think, little one?" McGrant asked Jennifer. "Just another pyramid," she said, sweat running down her forehead. But McGrant noticed a telltale glow in her violet eyes that he had not seen before. "Shall we tell Professor Roshan?" he asked her. She thought a moment, then said, "Maybe tomorrow. Let me savor the day, dearest." "I will if you let me savor the night in our room at the Luxor back in Vegas tonight," McGrant said, a telltale glow in his Irish green eyes, one Jennifer had seen before. She stared deeply into his eyes and slid her hand onto his and said, "Deal."